Hi guys, my name is Jen Guthrie, and I'm so excited that you guys are here in our new Coach Smart Start, especially kicking off a new year. Exciting time. So I am going to give you everything you need today to hit the ground running. So just take it all in, let it marinate. And of course, the discussion and everything is here if you guys have any questions. But basically, I'm going to give you everything that you could ever need to have success in your very first month as a coach. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, and I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see. All right, so we're going to talk about getting started right and what that looks like. So really, your goals for month one are to hit Success Club, and I'm going to explain more about that in a minute. Going Emerald, which I'll also explain more in a minute. 3, we're going to talk about personal development, which in this first month of your business, I want to tell you guys, go ahead and order The Compound Effect. It's an amazing book, and it's going to jumpstart your personal development, which we will also talk about in a minute. And number 4, obviously, just start your workout program. If you haven't started yet or you aren't sure which one to start with, make sure you reach out to your coach so we can get a program set up for you, and you know that you have something to work towards, because it's super important that at the end of this first month, you have a transformation of your own to share. So that's why it's vital that you have a workout program or one of our nutrition programs ready to start so that you can share your own testimony and story in order to build your business. Okay, let's talk about my favorite thing in the world, Success Club. So I want you to go ahead and tell yourself that this is never an option. It's never an option to not hit Success Club if you are here to build a business, okay? So Success Club literally is the pillar of success, which is why it's called Success Club, and your minimum goal is 5 points. I'm gonna talk about points in a second. An ideal goal to really hit the ground running is 10 points or more. Now, the best way to get Success Club points is by enrolling your clients with a challenge pack. It's the same thing you signed up with, and that's the on-demand and Shakeology. You get 2 points every time a customer enrolls that way. Also, I'm a brand new mommy, so if you hear my little, he's playing right next to me. But BOD and Shakeology gets you 2 points. So if you sign up 3 customers that way, that is 6 Success Club points, and boom, your minimum goal is met. And now 5 people would be Success Club 10 or higher. So make sure you are committed every single month to hitting this goal of Success Club. I cannot tell you how important it is to building your business, okay? Some other perks that come with Success Club, hitting it every month is what qualifies you for the big vacations that you've seen us take. I've had 4 all-inclusive paid vacations earned just by hitting Success Club each month for me and my husband. So it's definitely worth going for, and it's not hard. The other thing is with Success Club, you can hit it your first 3 months and earn your free ticket to Coach Summit, which is our big yearly event. You also just get random prizes throughout the year from corporate sent to you for hitting that Success Club goal. So I want to make sure you have it on your goal board for your very first month. Hit Success Club. And this needs to be your goal every single month here on after. There's never a reason to not hit Success Club. All right. So now let's talk about Emerald rank. So in our business, there are lots of different ranks. We're going to focus first on your first month by hitting Emerald rank. So what this does is it actually opens you up for residual income. We can learn more about that later. Right now, I just want to focus on what you need to do to hit it and hit it fast. So an Emerald rank is you plus 2 people. So this is growing your team, and there's actually different ways to do this. You can build your team with working coaches if you have people in mind who want to do this with you, or you can sign up your customers as discount coaches, literally right out of the gate. They don't have to work the business. You just sign them up as a coach instead of customer. It's the exact same thing, same price. So it's a win-win for both of you guys because they save 25% in the future and you get your Emerald rank. And the third way, and the way I recommend is make sure one of these people you sign up is your spouse. I had a lot of doubts about that in the beginning, and I didn't sign up my spouse. I was like, I just spent money on myself. I'm not doing it on my spouse. But now, 4 years later, I miss out on thousands of dollars because I didn't sign him up directly underneath me. I eventually signed him up and I make really great money on his account, but I could be making a lot more if I would have signed him directly up under me. So take that advice. My very first two people were my husband and my dad. So this is where you reach out to your family and your friends. And of course, they get all of the on-demand Shakeology and everything else too, so they can do the challenge group with you and everything else. So decide on going Emerald in these first 30 days and start to make your game plan for how you're gonna get there. The next part is your active status. So your active status impacts you, it impacts your coach, and it impacts your team. So what that means is if you lose your active status, then you lose all of your volume that you've earned, you lose your commissions, everything else, or you don't qualify for commissions that week. So make sure your online office says active status, and that's an order of at least 50 PV of products in a 5-week period. So if you get Shakeology monthly, you're good. That's 90 PV, you're covered. Or you can also sell 50 PV worth of products over a 5-week period and just maintaining it. Okay, so you want to make sure that you always stay active. And the way you can look in your online office, if you're in danger of going inactive, it will say red inactive, and I can see that on my end too. So assign value to yourself, your products, and what you are here to do, because you have to believe in what we're doing in order to get people to believe in you. All right, so let's talk a little bit about resources. Google will be your best friend. You can find the answer to pretty much anything on Google. We also have the Beachbody FAQ. You can go to coachfaq.com and search in the bar, find anything. There's tons of resources on YouTube from all kinds of coaches. And of course, we have our team pages, which you'll find the links to those here shortly, and you can access your coach, questions, teammates, all in there, and post in our team page any questions or help that you need. All right, also in our team page, I borrowed this slide from my friend Ashley, but we have our monthly calendar posted. So anything that you need to be a part of is always on that calendar. So just be sure to check out the pinned post every month for anything that's going on with our team. Okay, guys, so now I want to talk a little bit about the 4 vital behaviors. Number 1 is being proof the products work. So this is why you commit to a fitness program in Shakeology, so that you can get a transformation to share on your social media and to share with your followers and everything else, because people want to see you doing what you're asking them to do. So it's super important that you are committed, following a program, sticking to your meal plan, and getting results. Number 2 is inviting, which we'll dive a little bit more into as we go. But talking with people every single day and inviting them to join you is such a big part of this business. And I want to say it's also the part that holds people back. So I want you to think this with me. We do not care what strangers on social media think of us. Who cares if someone doesn't want to be invited? Who cares if they don't like it? Or if they do like it? You're here to change somebody's life, and keeping people's destiny trapped in your mouth because you're too scared to send an invite isn't what we're here to do, okay? We're here to change lives by reaching out to people. So I want you to go ahead and get in this mindset of inviting. Number 3 is personal development. I actually ignored this when I first became a coach, and it really held me back. So make sure you're committed each month to a personal development book of some sort, or a podcast, or an audio book, anything like that, so that you're pouring into your own mind. Because the one thing that you're going to be in charge of here is how you respond to every situation, and your self-belief and what motivates you. The compound effect, what I talked about on our first slide, is a great place to start. And number 4 is recognition. So you're going to learn quickly in Beachbody that we recognize pretty much everything anyone accomplishes. And when your team starts growing, you'll be able to do the same. All right, guys, social media. So if you have not yet, go scan your coaches or my social media, go look through our posts, check out our cover photos, look at our Instagram, watch our stories, see what we're doing, and duplicate it. Everything that we do is duplicatable, so that you can build success, because what we're doing is what has made us successful. So just trust that. You'll never see me miss a day on social media. I share all of the time. And the first step in that is your announcement or coming out post. So your first step on social media is to create a post talking about the fact that you are now a Beachbody coach, or you're a coach and you're looking for people to help. And I actually have a ton of resources that I'll share below this video link in the coach training, so that you can kind of look at different announcement post ideas for yourself. Once you do that, you want to post 2 to 3 times a day. And I say 1 time a day on Instagram, 1 to 2 on Instagram, 2 to 3 on Facebook. And of course, you want your stories. You can document your coach life whenever you're on training. Like, you could totally do a story right now, like, oh my gosh, I'm in my coach training, I'm so excited to get started. It's super easy to share just what you're doing on stories, and I love that feature. You can add value on your social media. I love to do Recipe Wednesdays or Motivation Monday and just help people, even if they're not one of our customers. And I want you to be yourself and share your story and your life. We don't want to see product pictures all over your social media, no stock photos of super trainers, no pictures of your bag of Shakeology or just your Shakeology cup on the table. People want to see you. Okay, so if you go through right after this, look through your Upline Coaches page and take some notes and notice what they're doing. And I want you to just copy exactly what they're doing. You don't have to copy and paste the post, but copy and paste, or copy the style and what they're going for. This is your storefront, so you have to be consistent. Showing up every day on social media is 1,000% why I've built a massively successful business. All right, building your network. So there's a few features here that I want you to focus on. Number 1 is daily deposit. So what I mean by that is every day on social media, I go through my feed and I like and comment and interact with about 10 people's posts on Facebook and Instagram. And I actually list them out who I am working with that day. So that way I am popping up in their feed, they're popping up in mine, and my name is getting out there on social media. The next thing I do is expand my network by adding friends, adding followers, following people on Instagram, friending people on Facebook, people in groups. I love to use like boutique groups, beauty groups, and all that stuff to find new friends and followers, and I connect with them. I message and I comment and I like on their posts. I love to send happy birthdays every single day. I write on their wall. I send them a message. There's always ways to be connecting, and that is what's going to build your network on social media. Okay. Conversation. So I have guides here for you too. They'll be further in the coach training, but basically just be yourself. If someone asks you for info or comments on a post and says, what are you doing? The first thing I do is say, thank you so much for reaching out. I would love to work with you. Can you tell me what goals you're trying to reach? I do not send them paragraphs and say, I'm a Team Beachbody coach. Here's what I do. You're going to buy this and this and this and this and this, and then you're going to do. They will not respond to that. Just keep it simple. Ask questions. Ask their goals. Ask what their struggles are. And then, of course, your coach is here to guide you through those first conversations, all right? Be interested in what they want to achieve instead of trying to like small talk them. Like, figure out what their goals are, what their struggles are, and then connect with how you can help them. If you hear crickets, that's just normal. Trust the process. I can't reiterate that enough. Again, we don't get offended by people who ignore us on social media. These are strangers, and this is a business. This is not a reflection on you or your personality. This is a business. So I want you to make sure you're in that business mode mindset. All right, guys, so share a cart. There's a tutorial in the module, and basically that's going to show you exactly how to sign people up through the online office, and it's great because it literally sends a link straight to their email, probably exactly what your coach did for you. So we're going to teach you how to do that. All right. Inviting. So we just kind of talked about this. You have to have a business owner mindset. Okay, when I sit down to work my business, I am not caring about what Sally Sue, who lives in Alaska, thinks of my message. I'm thinking of, who can I help today? The way it was explained to me is, it's not my job to keep someone's destiny trapped in my mouth. What if they're meant to join my challenge group and then build a 6-figure business, but they didn't because I was too scared to invite them? That's what I'm talking about. You have a business owner mindset. Just like if you owned a McDonald's or a kiosk at the mall, or if you owned your own private Etsy shop, whatever it is, you have to have a business owner mindset and know what you're here to achieve and why. So our first goal with your business mindset is earning back your investment. 3 new clients on demand with the Shakeology Challenge Pack, just like you signed up, will not only earn you back your investment, that will also get you Success Club. So keep that in mind, because that's our non-negotiable goal if you're here to build a business. You want to invite publicly and privately. And what I mean by that is inviting publicly. You're going to post on social media with some jabs about what you're doing, the results you're getting, how your program's so easy to do at home. And then you're going to come with a post that's like, I am looking for people who I want to help, et cetera, et cetera. And you give them a call to action. So I have a few posts to share with you. Let me go to my page. Hold on one second. Let me open the tab. La, la, la. Let's see. That's our slides. Let me go right here. And I'll show you guys some of my posts, my public invite post that I just recently did. Okay, my computer's slow. I have a million tabs open. So that's my cover photo, just if you guys wanted to look, and I have all of my info there. But this is an example of an invite post that I did with a call to action about who I'm looking for, why I want to work with them, and how they can find me here. Calls to action, you can say things like drop your email below, give me an emoji, drop a heart if you want info. But you can also see that I just share my life on social media. I'm not necessarily always doing, but see, here's a jab. So thankful I said yes to that challenge group 4 years ago, et cetera, et cetera. So those are just different ways that you can do that. All right. Let me get back to our slides here. Okay. So inviting privately, 5 new conversations a day. All right. So a lot of times I message people and I just say, thanks so much for the love on my photo. Your support means a lot to me. Are you also on a journey right now or working towards a fitness goal? I send that to anyone who likes a picture on my page. Or I say like, thanks so much for the love on my page. I just had to ask, were you interested in doing what I do, or were you just being a supportive friend? And then I can take the conversation from there. Make a list of 100 people from your friends list or followers list, highlight 30 and start sending those 5 messages a day and start reaching out. All right. Keep in mind when you send those messages privately, guess what they're going to do? Go to your page and see your public invites too. So it all connects together. All right. Inviting to the coaching opportunity. So I run sneak peeks monthly for our team, which I'll always share that in our team page. But the important thing is that you're talking about it relentlessly. So in your stories, on your posts, 2 to 3 times a week, you're talking about coaching, the physical benefits, emotional benefits, and the financial benefits. So maybe, you know, you've made a new friend with coaching, post about it. Maybe you're enjoying your coach training, you can post about that. When you start building your income, you can share your excitement for that and all of that good stuff. So there's always something that you could be sharing. What I like to do is make a list of 10 things that I could share, and that's where I pull my post ideas from. Remember, we also have the discount option that we talked about in the beginning. So when I am getting challengers on board, I always give them the discount coach option, and I will share the guide for introducing that to your customers as well. Personal development. So we actually have the National Wake Up Call provided for us every Monday, and it's in the links of the pages I asked you to follow, the Team Beachbody 411. It's available video there every Monday, and it stays recorded. So if you can't catch it live, you can go back and listen. I have never missed a call. The book that I recommended, The Compound Effect, and there's also YouTube, Audible, and tons of podcasts out there for personal development. When you come to me and you say, I'm struggling with XYZ, the first thing I'm going to say is, what personal development are you doing? So make sure you're doing a personal development so that you're working on self-growth. All right, so just a recap of those goals for your first month. You're hitting Success Club this month. You're going Emerald. That's U+2. You're finishing the Compound Effect, and you're getting results from your workout program. Super easy, guys. You can do it. Your goals for your first 3 months, so your first 90 days as a coach, is be a success starter, which what that means is that you hit Success Club 6 or higher for your first 3 consecutive months as a coach. So that earns you your free summit ticket, and you get the hat, the tank top, and the bag too for Success Starter. And by your 3rd month, we want to go Diamond, which we'll talk more about as you go along and finish your coach training. But just put that on your goal board. Month 3, you're going to be a Diamond coach, and we'll talk more about that in our training too. The power of 5, every day you should do 5 new conversations, 5 new friends or followers, 5 daily deposits like we talked about, and 5 posts a day. Now, you don't have to do 5 Facebook or Instagram posts. You can do 1 to 3 of those, but make sure you're also talking on your stories every single day so that you are just consistent and out there and people can watch and follow you. And last but not least, my final tips for success: don't skip team calls and national wake up calls. You can actually be where I am in a year and reaching all of your goals if you put in the hustle and do the things that I'm teaching you. Be resourceful. If you don't know something, figure it out. Don't sit there and be like, I don't know, so I'm just going to give up. Nope, we don't do that here. So don't do that. Don't skip your personal development, and you hit Success Club no matter what. Reach Emerald ASAP, and at the end of the day, just have fun with this business and being yourself. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the discussion board here. I'll be in to answer, and I can't wait to get started. All right, guys, talk to you later.